Hi, I'm Madison.
Hey, I'm Levi.
Hey, I'm Skyler.
Hi, I'm JD. And we're Bro5.
You don't wanna run away, but I know you just won't stay another night here.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's New York radio personality John Patterson hanging out with you, and I'm live and direct from the studios with New Jersey's own newest, biggest boy band sensation, Bro5. Guys, thanks so much for joining us. I know you guys are really busy getting ready for the tour, so we'll just get right into it. What can the fans expect on the new album?
A lot of fun, energetic music.
A lot of energy, a lot of fun. Obviously the single Bruises is going to be on it, so very powerful.
We're trying to, bring a message with our songs. You could see it with our first single, Bruises, and it's going to be a reoccurring thing throughout the album.
Now let's talk about that song Bruises for a second. I mean, it's tearing up the charts. It's all over the place. iTunes, Amazon. I mean, it's one of the biggest songs, and it's got such a message behind it about the anti-bullying, which is a huge problem in schools today. You guys come up with that idea to write a song and put it on paper to express what's going on in the world today.
Something that everybody goes through at some point or another. Everybody's been on both sides. Everybody has said something they might regret, had something said to them that they wish they didn't have. So it's just a song that could express a feeling that everybody feels at some point or another.
Even nowadays, it's such a big topic.
Now, let's look at something for a second. If you guys don't know, Bro5, they're all brothers. So I'm sure there's got to be some sort of infighting or bullying, the big brother, little brother thing. You guys get noogies during practice. What's it like in the day of the life of Bro5?
Well, you know what the thing is like, obviously we get into arguments and fights sometimes because we're a band and we're brothers and stuff like that, but we get along pretty well. I mean, we fight sometimes like brothers would, but
I think Casey said it the best one time when he said that band members fight, brothers fight, so we fight, but we're also best friends. So obviously the fights are going to happen, but I mean, we wouldn't be in a band,
There'll be like a practice, somebody will go off, we'll fight, that member will quit, and then be back in the band 5 minutes later.
Well, I would imagine it's got to be hard and easy at the same time. I mean, if somebody walks out, what do you guys just like walk to your room or something like that? Like, see, I'm out of this. I'll see you at dinner. Like, how does that work?
One of the things is we kind of made it a point to not do that, like to not walk out. If there's an argument or the very few times that there's like something that arises and we just kind of have to handle it there, we made it a rule that you can't walk out of a practice, you can't walk out of a discussion, you gotta stay there and finish it.
There have been multiple occasions where it would break out into that. Our father will be there, somebody will try and walk away, and my dad will be like, stop, talk it out.
We also have
right back.
We have a policy, it's called the drop it policy.
Okay.
If it's stupid to argue about it, just drop it, and you're good, the argument's over.
And usually it takes 3 times for someone to say, drop it.
Yeah.
Drop
no,
it.
drop it. No, drop it. Okay.
It's kind of like when you were in grammar school and teachers turn the lights off and they start counting 1, 2, and they get to 5, and you're really in trouble. It's kind of like that. You get to the 3rd drop and you're like, all right, we're good. Now, it's funny you mentioned your dad. I know when we were talking before, you said that your father actually was in a hard rock band and with his brothers, and then your grandfather was in a hard rock band with his brothers, and then your great-grandfather was in a band with his brothers. I guess you're keeping the family legacy alive.
Yeah, very much so.
We kind of pass the torch down, every generation.
You can imagine what our kids are going to be doing.
Yeah, your kids are going to be a bunch of cousins jamming out together, I guess.
Giant family band.
There you go. Kind of like the Partridge Family, so to speak. So now let's talk about how your family has influenced you. Like we had said, your dad had a band with his brothers, grandpa had a band with his brothers, great-grandpa had a band with his brothers. What does your family mean to you and inspire you to do every day to keep Bro5 moving forward?
Just try harder every day,
Yeah,
they kept working at it every day. They kept trying to get tighter and tighter. That's just what we got to do,
And they kind of keep us in check, like sometimes if we're, kind of slack on practice, they, go downstairs practice and then we get that kick in the
It's like, hey, I didn't hear you guys practice that song. Oh, we don't need to practice. Yeah, you do. Go back down.
Yes, you do. Go back downstairs and practice.
So who would you say is your biggest supporter in the family? Is it your dad? Is it your grandpa? Is it your mom? Is it your cousin Larry? Like, who's the biggest influence?
It's our
in your
grandpa.
Well, considering our grandparents live next door and our parents live with us, I'd say it's all the four.
Yeah, it's actually
it's
a
like a combination.
Yeah, it's a
our
big
grandpa,
combination
our
of
grandpa would
everybody.
just be vocal about it.
Yeah.
But like they're all supportive.
So
Yeah,
it's
they're
kind
de-
of
yeah.
kind of like an everybody loves Raymond situation, so to speak. Grandpa
Yeah.
lives next door. He comes over. Does Grandpa join in the jam session sometimes?
Sometimes, yeah, he'll
He
start
actually,
singing.
remember that one time we do this thing in practice where we jump, and he started doing it with us.
So-
Really? Your grandpa's a pretty cool guy. I want to hang out with. I'm not gonna lie.
He's like 73. He's been to every show. He's here at every practice. He's very much there.
Well, now, it's funny you guys mentioned about the shows. You're taking a little bit of time off. The new album is getting ready to come out. The single Bruises will be on it. But rumors are swirling. Tours are starting to happen for 2014. Can we talk about that yet, or do we have to kind of keep it on the down low?
We could talk.
Yeah, I think we could talk a little bit about it, especially the thing that's going to be coming out soon.
Yeah, we're coming out with we're working on a new single called Drop Dead right now.
Drop Dead.
It's a little.
That's the working title.
Yeah, it's a little more energetic and a little more fun.
Yeah, the Bruises is a little more like about a serious topic. We wanted to come out with a single and people could dance to and jam out in the summer on the radio driving to Seaside.
Awesome. Well, as you guys can see, we are hanging out with New Jersey's own Bro5. We'll be back in just a minute. We'll talk more about the tour, more about the album. We'll get into some what you guys do as brothers and so much more when we come right back, right here live from the studio. You're hanging out with John Patterson and Bro5, live and direct from the studio.
One should ever make you feel like you do with all those bruises.
Before the break, we talked about how you guys are getting ready to go back on tour. We talked about the new album. We talked about Bruises. And you talked about the new song you guys are working on called Drop Dead. Now, you said that's a working title. Is there any chance that song title might change? Because I don't want anybody to get confused with how you guys did the drop it policy, and then they're going to think, oh, man, the song's not happening. What inspired that song to come about? What is that song about? You mentioned it's a Jersey Shore type feel. You want to drive down to the beach in the summertime. Was that the inspiration behind it, or what's going on with that song?
Well, the thing is, we had Bruises, and we felt like, it was more of an inspirational song, more of a serious song, and it meant a lot to a lot of people. But we also want to let people know that there's another side to Bro5. There's the fun side, and like you said, we want people to drive down to the beach and have fun, and we want to show people that that's important to us too, to have a good time.
The song it's about love. Obviously, it's about like a girl and a guy. But the feel of the song, the way the instrumentation is, it's more fun. It's more pop.
The one thing that I like about you guys, and I respect about you guys, is your faith and Christianity is very big to you guys.
Yeah.
And in a world where the music industry and music in general is very against that, how important is it for you guys as well to keep your faith and keep your spirituality in your music?
Well,
It's still very important.
Yeah, we very much we have very strong faith. It's something we care a lot about. We grew up knowing that it's something we want to spread, but if somebody doesn't want to listen to it, then don't push it on them, because it's just not the right thing to do. And then we also we try not to talk about like certain controversial beliefs, because it ends up becoming a
More about
political
that.
discussion. And if somebody was to want to sit down with us and have a talk about it, a personal talk, no cameras, nothing, we would talk with them about it, but not, because too much can be taken from a one quote statement.
Of course.
It could be turned in so many different ways.
There's no room for a response
Yeah, a
or a
discussion.
conversation. It's just
Yeah.
something said and that's it. And then everyone starts talking about
So
it.
we try to keep it behind, like in our music, but not on like interviews and like stuff like that. We try to do it behind the scenes.
I mean,
talk.
Bruises is a perfect example of
Yeah.
that. They say that Jesus is love, and that's what we try to live our lives like, and I mean, nobody deserves to be bruised, nobody deserves to go through that. And that is a perfect example of how it shows through and it shines through in our message, but it's not overly, you should be Christian, or this is what we believe, it's just like, hey, we're going to do our best to love everybody, and that's what we're commanded to do.
So, for everybody, it's John Patterson hanging out with Bro5 live and direct in the studio. And during the break, I noticed you guys got a whole bunch of swag here, T-shirts and dog tags, and God knows what else. I feel like my closet threw up. What is going on with all this stuff?
Well, the tour that we're going on to is with Viva Man, and this is like their symbol right here. And it says "Live Standing Up." So we got a lot of different shirts, merchandise, dog tags, with all different types of design. That's the other Viva Man symbol, the person standing up right there, and that's the same thing that's on the dog tag.
So now let's talk about Vivo Man for a second. Obviously, they're the ones that are going to be sponsoring this massively big tour. It's a national tour. You guys are going from the East Coast to the West Coast, north, south, going to hit the Midwest hard. What does it mean to you guys being literally the headliners on such a massive tour, which supports the anti-bullying message you guys are trying to portray right now?
It's awesome to have someone believe in it that much. You know what I mean? Like, you know, it obviously this is something that we strongly believe in. It's not the first time that we've tried to do or have done an anti-bullying campaign. You know, it's great to have someone believe in it so much that they're like, listen, we're going to put you guys on tour and we're going to help you spread this word.
So how did you guys get involved with Vivo Man? Did they hear Bruises? Did they see you at a show? How did Vivo Man and Bro5 come together to make literally the massive tour that's going to happen?
I think it was a lot of hearing the song. We had originally said that we were going to donate 5% of the proceeds from Bruises to a couple different charities, and they were one of those that had heard about it, and you know, our manager got in contact with them, and you know, the rest is, as they say, history.
Your manager, Cleve, he's a heck of a guy. He's standing off stage. You guys can't see him, but he is here, and he's the one that actually threw us all these fine merchandise. Again, take a look at it. This is the Vivo Man symbol. Is there a website that people can check out about the anti-bullying message that Vivo is trying to get through?
Well, you can actually just go through our stuff, because everything that we have will lead you right to it. If you look us up on Twitter at official Bro5, Facebook.com/official Bro5,
YouTube.
Instagram, you know, at official Bro5. As you're getting the trend, it's official Bro5.
Right. It's really funny. We've gotten into, what is it, the third segment of the interview now, and we haven't done any plug of your website or Twitter except for right now. So I think that's a first.
This is like the push. You know, this is what everyone's going to take away.
Oh, you've done this before, haven't you? That's why he was the manager when he first started. I see. Okay.
All right. You could also check out our YouTube official Bro5 as well. We got our single up there, Bruises. So definitely check that out, and we'll be posting a bunch of other videos up, info on the tour, and all that good stuff.
Definitely like it and subscribe to the new.
Like
channel.
and subscribe.
We love doing videos, so that's our.
You guys are big Instagram video guys. Do you guys do Vine? Are you guys Vine guys?
I do Vine. We do like personal.
We don't do Vine together.
Okay.
But
We are in each other's
We're gonna
vines.
start doing vines. Like once the tour starts,
Right.
We're gonna start vining.
Vine too complicated for me. I'm not gonna lie. I gotta hold the camera, time 15 seconds. Nah, that doesn't work. Man, just forget it. You guys get videos on Facebook, and that's about it. That's the way I go with it. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm really excited to hear some music. So why don't we take a break real quick, and when we come back, maybe we can hear some stuff that we're gonna hear on the tour.
Absolutely.
I understand you guys got a cool little medley you worked out just for this occasion.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Hey everybody, it's John Patterson hanging out with you, and like I promised, in just a couple seconds, or actually, forgot a couple seconds, let's do it right now. Live and direct from the studio, let's give it away to Bro5.
2, 3.
I don't want another pretty face. I don't want just anyone to hold. I don't want my love to go to waste. I want you and you're beautiful, so you're the one I wanna chase. You're the one I wanna hold. I won't let another minute go to waste. I want you and your beautiful soul. So tell me what you trying to say, what you trying to say. That you don't think you can do better than this girl. What you trying to say, what you trying to say, yeah. With all those bruises, forget about your past, 'cause you deserve the best. Bruises, I know a better way, come on, run away. No one should ever make you feel like you do. With all those bruises, when I see your face, there's not a thing that I would change, 'cause you're amazing, just the way
on tour. They're going to be going all over the country in just a couple weeks. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out. Make sure you check out their Facebook page, facebook.com/officialbro5. You can check them out on Instagram, officialbro5, Twitter, officialbro5, and so much more. Guys, once again, thank you so much. That wraps it up for us here at the studio. We appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Remember, check out Bro5 again on Facebook, facebook.com/officialbro5. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you again real soon. Bye-bye, everybody.
It's not like anybody knows, but it doesn't show. Even if you fall, I'll be there, never let you go. Let me take your hand, let you understand how it goes. How it goes. With all the bruises, holding up by your past, pain is all that.